Hey everyone, happy Thursday. Today is Love Lessons Masterclass, and I'm your host, Spyce, Love and Intimacy Empowerment Coach for all you strong, powerful, and successful women out there. And on today's live, we're going to be talking about Am I Too Much? And how to not dim your light in order to find love and your potential dream partner, which is something that I feel like happens a lot. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that. This is also a preview to tonight's live meetup. So if you are in the Bay Area or anywhere around here and you want to come meet in person and dive much deeper into this topic, then we will be doing that tonight in Oakland, California. If not, we can always connect online. And I want you to stay for this whole broadcast because at the end, I will let you know about some exciting things that I'm working on. So, like I said, today we're talking about how to not dim your light in order to find your potential partner, and this whole concept of am I too much, which I'm not a fan of. So let's just dive into it. So these are going to be, as you may have come to recognize with me, my thing is I like to do lists. So this is going to be the 5 ways of how to not dim your light and deal with that concept of am I too much to find your dream partner. Here we go. Number 1, it's actually good to be a powerful person. When we are a powerful person, it's typically because we have struggled in our lives and we have gotten to this place from things that we've actually experienced in life. And these have made us actually be strong, and they've built character in us. So there's actually a reason why we are powerful. There's a reason why we are intense. There's a reason why we are strong and capable. And that's not something to just poo-poo and just like move over and say like, well, you know what? I guess I'm not really that strong of a person, or I should just kind of dim myself down. No, because everything that you do is it's all just a marker of where you've been. And so to dim yourself down in any way is kind of saying that you're not proud of where you've been and you're not happy about who you are. So it's really important to just recognize I am powerful and strong, and I am this big person who I am because of the ways that I've struggled and because of the hardships that I've been through. And I want you to be proud of that, and I want you to wear it proudly and go out there and say, look, this is who I am, and I'm proud to be that way. So number 2, if someone is going to be scared off by you knowing what you want, that's not somebody that you want to be with. This is not somebody who deserves you. If somebody is scared off by you knowing what they want, it's really because they don't know what they want. And the fact that you know what you want intimidates them. And it makes them afraid that they are going to get manipulated into doing what you want because they don't have a clear idea if what you want is actually what they want or not. And when we don't have a clear idea about what we want, it's easy for us to just follow along with what somebody else wants and then afterwards feel like, oh crap, I didn't really want that. And so if you're dealing with somebody who doesn't know what they want, there's always the liability that that's going to happen. And specifically, if you're in a situation where you are looking to date men, men have a very hard time in this kind of scenario because they are afraid that they are going to come off as this weak person who doesn't know what they want and who's then being whipped by their partner into doing what they want. And that's not going to make them look good in front of other guys. And it's also not going to make them feel good about their own manhood. And they feel like then they're not going to be a strong, powerful person for you. However, that's not what you want. You want somebody who is a strong person. You want somebody who knows what they want, and you want somebody who's gonna not scare easily. Because if some dude is scared off by you being your powerful self, That's on you, dude. That's not on me. And that's not on me knowing what I want. I want to be with somebody who knows what they want and who's not going to be afraid of some kind of me coming along and saying what they're not going to be afraid of my power, of my initiative, of my knowing what I want. So that's pretty important. Number 3, this one I call remember the worth that began with your birth. And yes, I'm a poet and I know it, but actually that's a song lyric from a song that I wrote. And it's really just something that rings true. You have to remember that you're worthy and that you dimming down who you are is you not seeing yourself as having value. I think one of the biggest worries that many people have in this situation is that if I don't dim myself down for other people, then no one's going to love me. No one's going to want to be with me. And that's not true, because the person that is going to love you is somebody who's going to see you and who's going to be attracted to that, who's going to be attracted to that spark you have, attracted to that confidence you have, and they're going to appreciate it, and not only appreciate it, they're going to give life, they're going to get life from it. They're going to feel, they're going to feel inspired by it, inspired by your confidence and your charisma. Because here's the thing, a big part of feeling like you're too much is not feeling that you deserve to be that big, not feeling like you're allowed to take up that much space, or not wanting to allow yourself to shine for those exact reasons, that somebody wouldn't love you and wouldn't cherish you if you're your biggest self, that somehow it's going to intimidate them and scare them. But here's the thing, that's the exact time when people do love you. And they will see that, and they will get inspired, and they'll want to be around you. When they see you in your greatness and you're showing your true power, the kind of person that you want to attract is going to be excited and inspired by that. And when you meet that guy, he's not going to think that you're too much. All he's going to say is, I want more. And that's what you want, is somebody who's not scared away because of their own insecurities, but somebody who says, you're not too much. You are so much. You're everything I want, and give me more. Number 4, compromising who you are is just not happening anymore, right? So first, there's this process. You have to know what you want. You have to know the red flags so you can see them in others. And then you have to create boundaries that are based on the knowledge that you have. So then you're able to actually stick to those boundaries, because they're not just some arbitrary, I don't know why I have this boundary kind of thing. It's actually something that's based on the work that you've done to figure out exactly what you want and need. And so to do this, you have to really make a true investment in yourself, and you have to be able to be willing to go deep and see yourself as this wonderful, amazing person. Setting healthy boundaries is basically like just the best self-care that you could actually have, because it is supporting yourself. And, as strong women, we support other people all the time. But how often do we support ourselves? And that's what we need to remember. And we need to support ourselves fully, 100% before anyone else. And setting your boundaries is a way of putting yourself above everyone else and saying, hey, look, this is who I am, and this is what's going on. I'm not going to allow myself to put myself on the back burner. I'm not going to compromise for anybody else, and I'm going to make sure that my needs and wants are taken care of before I dim myself down for somebody else. So now we come to number 5. And this one might surprise you, because number 5 is don't be afraid to change. So when you're strong and clear in who you are, you can see the difference between someone shooting you down and a loving criticism, right? You're not going to get defensive if somebody comes to you and tells you something about yourself that you already know. The only time that people get defensive is when you bring up something that somebody maybe knows, but they're not doing the work on. But if you're doing the work, somebody comes to you with a loving, gentle reminder, you're going to thank them. So if somebody tells you that you're too much or something like that, you might start thinking, okay, well, let me look at this. And is there a way that I'm too much? And it's really about if it's something in yourself that's working for you. So is there something in you that you want to change that would help you to live your life in a better, healthier, more sustainable way that's going to work better and bring you more joy and happiness? Because there is a chance that you may possibly be not living in the integrity of who you truly are. And a strong person is someone who can look deeply at themselves and make the changes that they need to make in order to have the things that they want in life. So the idea of changing is definitely not a weakness. It's something that you need to be a strong person in order to really facilitate and have change in your life. So don't be afraid to do a deep dive within yourself and really look at the things that you're working on and see how those things can help you to how if you make changes in those ways, how it might help you. So sometimes if somebody tells you something like, oh, you're too much, it's okay to just really take that in and look at and say, is there a way that I am possibly doing something in my life that's not working for me? That's not the best choice. That's just not serving me. And like I said, a truly strong person, you know the changes that you need to make. And you can make those changes with support and with people around you loving you and with you loving yourself. If you can remember all of these 5 steps and truly love yourself, do your self-care, set your boundaries, stick to them, remember your worth. Remember that anybody who is telling you otherwise, it's not you, it's them. And just remember that you are a powerful person, and any place that you've come from is that you've struggled to get to where you are, and you deserve to be proud to be where you are. So those are just 5 little tips on how to stay clear in your power and to not dim yourself for other people. So if you like this live, you might be watching it in the Love Cleansing group. You might be watching it on my personal page. You might be watching it somewhere else. But I invite you to connect with me deeper. You can go to my website, lovecleansing.com, and you can find out there how to connect with me. That's probably the easiest way. And the exciting thing is that I have created an opportunity for us all to go deeper in this work, because I really would love to see strong women out there getting what they want. That is my mission, is that I want strong women to have the power to ask for what they want, to know that they deserve what they want, and to actually get what they want, so that way they can be happy and fulfilled and successful in all areas of their life, including love. So I created Love Cleansing Bootcamp. And it's a 12-week online in-person course for strong, successful women who really want to up-level their experience with love, and they want to look at their patterns deeply, and they want to change them so that way they can have the experiences that they want to have in life and in love. So I'd love to speak with you more about this. I know that it's going to be a really transformational program because it's based on things that I have gone through myself in order to get to the point where I am, where I have the love that I want in my life. And I've had this love for a while, and I'm really, really happy. I have a wonderful husband, and I have an amazing relationship. And that support of that relationship has just really enabled me to take so many steps in my life and to really feel supported. And I want that for you. So please get in touch. I'm happy to talk with you about how this can help you to really get the things that you want in your life. And tune back in another time, and I will be back here again next Thursday and next Tuesday, and I look forward to talking with all of you. Mwah. Have a beautiful day.